Okay, hello everybody. I hope you can hear me well. This is Prentice1215 doing a LEGO review. I don't know actually how long it's been since I've done a LEGO review, but I'm doing one now. So this is LEGO Marvel Superheroes Hulk's Helicarrier Breakout, set number 6868. 389 pieces with, of course, the obvious leftovers that are always included. Comes with 3 minifigures and I guess a XL figure, extra large minifigure. Something comes with Thor, Loki, Hawkeye, and then of course Hulk. It's a bit larger than the others for obvious reasons. I guess I should just get started with the review then. So I guess I'll start with the jet here. The jet, just looking at it on the box, it doesn't look like much of a jet, but actually, when I got this built and kind of started playing with it a little bit, looking at it, I had Hawkeye in the pilot seat. This is pretty much as close as you can get to a LEGO F-22. This is it. And in blue, of course, with SHIELD logos on it. Well, it's got kind of sideways SHIELD logos because I cannot stick a sticker completely straight on a LEGO set to save my life. I am not good at that. But this is actually a very nice jet with a little gimmick that I like, which is, I guess, apart from the movie, which is here. The cockpit can come off, and then there's no chair that he launches out of, though, which is kind of saddening, but well, it's a very nice plane. It's got the SHIELD logos on it, and of course the stupid flip fire missiles, which I have never really found that awesome as some people say they are. Well, then again, here I've always found them more push fire missiles than flick fire. Because, on half the sets that have flip fire missiles, it's, you have to push them out instead, and you can't really flick them out. So, one of the extra pieces I got was another Loki's trident thing, so I don't know what I'm going to use this for. Maybe, a poker to get Hulk somewhere, poke, and try to. Maybe you paint it another color and there could be like a cattle prod or something. Zap, zap, or something like that. So, anyway, on to the main set itself. This is supposed to be the interior of the Helicarrier. Look, Hulk over there. The pieces here bend, so you can. So this is how it's represented on the picture on the box, right here. It's in this type of formation, but of course you could have it like that, or you could have them all straight out. Now, one thing I don't like about the set is the cage. It's not very accurate to the movie, where there's just supposed to be a couple 1,000-foot drop, since this is the Helicarrier. I know, I can use this for a pointer when I do these reviews. Since this is supposed to be the Helicarrier that in the movie this drops if you've seen the movie, which since you're watching this review, I bet you have seen the movie. But so instead of dropping, it just drops open and you take Loki out like that. It's kind of hard to get him in there with his antlers. Don't know why he has those. Just design, I guess. So then over here we have the little examining area where they examine Loki's trident thing. At first I thought this was a chair, but then I realized this is the examining table thing. Of course, with my sticker job, the staff's over here and the head's over here, because I'm not good with stickers, as I said. But it's got kind of these swing out panels that we see in the movie. You know, Bruce Banner and I just broke that off. Bruce Banner and Tony, you know, kind of have a funny little moment where, you know, they move these aside and stuff, trying to talk to each other because they kind of get in the way. But I'm glad that's in from the movie. A fire extinguisher. I guess there's one in every Avengers set, except for the Captain America bike, because it came with the Loki's Cosmic Cube escape, or the Tesseract escape, as I like to call it, since it really is the Tesseract in the movie and not the Cosmic Cube. Over here, for some pointless reason, you can flip this and barrels can go flying. I guess that's supposed to be like from the hangar scene when Hulk went crazy and Thor tried to beat him up and cargo was flying everywhere. I guess. Not really. Not much reason for that, except it's just kind of fun. Then the pieces get everywhere. Over here, it's, you know, they kind of left this blank, so I suppose it could be a hallway or something, but you can take these off relatively easy. So I guess you can just have Hulk smash through them or something. I don't know. And then the jet, you know, I was kind of wondering why they put the jet in here, but then I remember there was a jet sequence where, you know, they fired at Hulk in the movie. Except that wasn't Hawkeye, that was just a random fighter pilot. So well, I guess they just wanted to put Hawkeye there instead of a random fighter pilot, you know, so they wouldn't just have to make another minifigure. So my minifigure count, I now have 2 Hawkeyes, 2 Lokis, and then I've got 1 Thor, 1 Hulk, and 1 Iron Man / Tony Stark. So really the only reason I got this set was for the minifigures for Thor and Hulk, since I'm doing that series that you may have seen teaser trailers, and I've got the soundtrack. Yeah, my soundtrack up on my channel, you can go check that out. But now I'm really, you know, I'm like, hey, this is a good set. This wasn't just, you know, this isn't just a minifigure set. This is, I mean, it's got, like I said, a nice plane, and you know, after further review, I kind of looked and saw. Okay, so what was I saying? I forget. Oh well, anyway. The instruction manual. There's only one instruction manual, because sometimes sets like these have more than one. I guess it's small enough that it doesn't need more than one. It's got advertisement for the LEGO Club. I did have the Brickmaster, and they got rid of Brickmaster. So saddening. So I guess I will do reviews on the characters then. Okay, move the plane aside. Hawkeye, same as in the Loki's Cosmic Cube escape. He has a double-sided face, as it turns out most people in LEGO have these days. He's got, if I hold him straight, he's got the side with his glasses, kind of a frown / smile, half smile thing. And he's got the face without the glasses, and a, you know, battle ready face. I really wish the mouths were switched, because I don't. Because that's going to be kind of tricky for filming. And he's going to always have his glasses on, I guess. Oh well. Okay, so then with this Loki, actually I think this may be the only figure in the Avengers line that does not have a double-sided face. I don't know why. And then I guess it's for safety issues because these are kind of pointy. This is rubber instead of plastic. So I guess LEGO is just looking for children's best interests. Don't want to hurt the kiddies. Don't want to poke anyone's eye out. Very smart. And Thor here. He's got Asgardian battle plates, I suppose you can call him. His hammer, Mjolnir. Kind of a funny word. It's not exactly spelled that way. He has a double-sided face as well. Take off his Goldilocks hair, as Hawkeye calls him. And you've got battle-ready face, normal face. If you can see that. I'm not sure how clear that is. But anyway, you get the gist. Let's put him back. And then the main event, the Incredible Hulk. Now, you cannot take anything off of Hulk. The hair is attached. The legs are attached. The only thing you can take off of him is the arms and the hands. So, so that's, he's kind of different from most figures. Like, there we go. And then his hands do twist. So, like, you do the thing, or have him pound something, or play the piano, something like that. So you can do that. Only one face on Hulk, since it's connected. He's always roaring. So he's always angry. So I suppose that's why. And then there's a. He's got the plates on his feet, but he doesn't exactly stick very well. And now, of course, he's sticking well, because I said he doesn't. That's typical. Now I won't be able to get him off. Okay, there are a couple little Easter eggs in this set that I will now show you. Here we have his little center. Okay, I guess it won't focus. Well, right here we have kind of energy scan for the Tesseract, and that's Earth. They're scanning Earth. And up here they have a nice little addition from the movie. That man is playing Galaga. He didn't think we'd notice, but we did. They actually have the screen with Galaga on it, which I thought was just hysterical for LEGO putting that in there. So, I got this for Christmas, so I'm not exactly sure of its retail price. Probably should have looked that up before I started this review, but oh well. I think it's $40 or something like that, because I mean, this big of a box isn't going to be $20, so I think it's $40 to $50. I'll look it up, and I may have a thing on YouTube saying what amount of money it is. I don't know if all LEGO sets are doing this now, or if it's just with a certain few, but this set came with a little brick separator. At least I think that's what this is. Yeah, I think this is a brick separator, which I find very useful, because it's a lot better to use this as a separator to get stuff out, than using, I don't know, our teeth. Because I mean, that's, when you can't get it unstuck by pulling or other means. I mean, that's what we do. We use our teeth. So this is a nice way to get things unstuck. You know, it's got that little piece to separate. You know, I'm not sure what they're called, but you know, the little blue pieces came with my uncle's. Actually, see what I say? I won't be. Almost picked up the whole thing. They attach Hulk's arm. These little blue things. You can get that and separate things similar to that using that. And then there's a come on. Then there's that to separate bricks, and there's the little end to separate bricks. So this is a nice tool right here, almost as useful as my new pointer. But anyway, so overall, it's a very nice set. It's a lot nicer than I thought it was. So I guess I'll give this an 8 out of 10. Now there are a couple things that I think are just kind of pointless on here. Like that. I mean, what's with that? That's kind of random. But you know, but then it's a very useful set. That's not very movie accurate, so that takes it down a notch right there on my board. But other than the uselessness of that and the unmovie accurate thing of that, it's a very good set, so I give it a 8 out of 10. You know, actually, you know, let's bump it up to 9 out of 10 just because of the jet. Because the jet is just that awesome. Bumped it up to a 9 out of 10 just because of the jet. So that's like 4.5 stars or something. I don't, whatever rating system you want to go. 4.5 stars or 9 out of 10. So that pretty much wraps up this review. I guess I'll see you guys later. Are you gone now? Oh yeah, that's right. I have to turn off first. I always forget that. Bye.